When I hear the words of Ms. Kamala Harris, it's kind of giving hope, but also it also leads us to the challenges. If the evacuations don't happen in the next 7 days, and if the deadline for evacuation is not extended, we are very much afraid that they will prioritize their own military people and their own citizens, and again we will be left behind. As you know, with the collapse of the government, our hopes, our careers, our futures, and achievements of 20 years of the international community and the Afghan government collapsed with it. It is a very unfortunate time. We can characterize this situation as a chaos and tragedy. We have a lot of concerns. First is obviously our lives. For example, for me, it's my family and my life, because I have worked as a senior government official with the Ministry of Interior Affairs, who worked with the international community's efforts, like with RS, with GPPT, with French Ambassy, with other embassies, to support the Afghan National Security Forces.
And have you reached out to some of those foreign embassies? Have you got hope of getting on a flight?
I did. Indeed, I have applied. Yes, I have applied. I have emailed the French Embassy, because I have worked with. Obviously, I have not directly worked with the French Embassy, but I have worked with their efforts. For example, with their security efforts, I have worked with how to deal with their support, because they were supporting gendarmes in Afghanistan, and also with their other efforts, which was more related to cultural and other efforts. Also, I am the founder of an association for the BGF students from France. I'm still the page owner and admin. We have.
Have you heard back from them?
Very limited number of. I have not heard back from any of them. I have emailed like maybe 10 times to many different one of them, but I only heard from one of the diplomats I knew. He said that they are receiving like thousands of the requests for evacuation, and they're not able to handle and reach out to everybody back.
Ambassador Berthault, let me bring in Ambassador Berthault here. What advice would you give Haroon?
Well, to continue his efforts in order to present his file. Well, but of course we have to retain that the French Embassy at the airport is making a very precise evaluation of every single file that is shown to them. And I suppose that if he does have the credentials for his file to be favorably examined, well, he should have a positive answer.
Haroon, let me ask you a very practical question here. How do you get from the center of town with your family to the airport?
I actually myself went to see and check out the environment there, but as I went there, I was afraid totally. It was very tragic. There were gunshots, and it's like not even, you cannot even say it's a jungle type. It's like there is no rule, there is nothing. Everybody's rushing, and they are putting some kind of gases. The gunshots, people are being killed, people are being beaten. It's totally, you can't imagine like a life like that, you know. It's very tragic situation there. That's why I came back, and I didn't dare to go second time to the airport, because I have a kid, 2-year-old daughter and 5-year-old son, and my wife. We are a family of 4. But like I cannot bear that situation, and even some of my friends who were asked to come to the airport with the emails and everything, they went there, but they couldn't reach in and they couldn't get in. So the situation there is very chaotic, and one fears from, you know, like the kids being beaten, and you have seen the footages, so I didn't dare to go the second time.